Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode. In the last part we did some more progress on the Atlas path. We met Nada and Polo, and I've now got a upgrade for my warp reactor. So I can now jump to planetary systems. I think that's quite important now, guys. I think I do need to pursue that path, get the upgrades, because thanks to a comment from Phil Silvers, it seems in order to complete the Atlas path now, I've got to get all my warp drive upgrades and also make lots and lots of cash to get the freighter that I probably want, because what I really want is to get the freighter that looks a bit like a Star Destroyer. So that's something for the future, but in this part there's an old issue which I do want to address immediately. If I come here and look at this here, you will see here that I keep getting this message up here, Unovanka Station Armourer, and it's been around for a long time. I've been kind of putting it off, and I think maybe it's time now for me to deal with it. So here we are, guys, we're back on the base. What I've done in preparation for it is I've basically got an extra load of zinc, because I know it's going to be a tough battle. Let's go talk to the armourer. And I'd like to do this. I'm pretty sure this is the last mission in the armourer series. Now you are ready, Interloper, and the Sentinels are here, and you shall... I think it's meant to be go there, actually. And you shall go out to the stars to meet them. This day shall be glorious, traveller, as it has been before and shall be again. The Viking looks at me with pride. It seems I have provided them with the renewed purpose. Of this I am glad. But placing my word under threat, getting me to summon as many Sentinels for pointless battle, when I am back I will need to speak to the armourer about the future. The armourer warns me about the multiple Sentinel forces that have arrived in orbit around the planet. I must defeat them. Okay. Oh, here we go, guys. This could be interesting. And I think with this mission you don't have to kill all the actual ships, you just got to kill a few of them, enough to satisfy the armour, but the problem is surviving. Down to phase beam. If I remember correctly, they often shows up with a freighter. Let's kind of start getting away from. Normally detected Sentinels loaded. Yeah, there's the freighter, and you need to keep away from the freighter. Wow, they came in fast. Wow. Get away from that freighter first. It's the freighter that will knock me out. Okay, am I far enough away? I'm not hitting anything here at the moment. Focus on one of them. Take them down as quickly as possible. Yeah, I know, but I can't get away. Sorry, I'm not saying much, guys. Oh, come on. Let's get this one down. Whittle them down. There's the damage one. Okay. Right, let's run further. Planet. Recharge the shields. Actually shaking, guys. Well, as they say, when in doubt, run away. Oh. They're going to follow me down. They do. Okay. Oh, we're fighting in the atmosphere now. Okay. Fight in the atmosphere. I can actually avoid the freighter, hopefully. Gotcha. There's no one coming in. Where are you? So getting away from the freighter. Okay, one more, it says. There it is. Wow, come on. We're fighting upside down, but who cares? Come on. Oops, come on, hit. Can't seem to hit as well as it used to. I'm getting now in close range. Gotcha. I'm shaking after that, guys. Okay. Right. Wow. That was a little bit more notorious. Destroyed 55 starships. That was pretty cool, guys. That was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. I thought I could hit and destroy one starship and then get away. How far away is the base? Hello, Mr. Armourer. Oh, looks like our crops have actually gathered up. Okay, no, they're not ready to harvest it yet. Radiation level stabilizing. You've survived when the Heroic fell, traveller. Forgive me. I was wrong. My whole life I was wrong. It is not the dead that deserve our service. It is the living. It is you, traveller. It is you and you alone. The Keen promises not to cause any more trouble for the base, apologising profusely, telling me that the living deserve service more than the dead, and I especially am worthy of their aid. The armour rewards me for a token of my great victory. Okay, we'll accept the award. It has been an honour to serve you, traveller. Go in glory. I am at peace, traveller. I have made a bargain, a terrible pact. I will never be myself again, not truly, but I will. My agony is at an end. I thought my life had meaning before, but I was wrong. As I lay sick, as I drew close to death, I saw it all in a dream. You are all that matters. Being here, observing this is my purpose. I belong to the Atlas now. The armor is at peace, with no weapons left to forge. They tell me that their life has meaning now, that I am all that matters. Okay. I do not know what they're talking about, but I try to tell them this, but it is pointless. There's nothing more to say. Bow and leave. Ah. Wow. 150. Is that all we got? 150 nanites. I'm pretty sure that's the end of missions. Well met, traveller. I have nothing more for you to say. Okay, bow and leave. Let's just come in here. Log. Yep, the missions have gone. Good. And hopefully that will get rid of that message on the teleporter. Let's have a look and see if we've got some tropium to get there. Didn't actually use as much zinc as I was expecting. I think some of this can go back into the vault actually. Got rid of all those shielding shards though, which is one thing I was planning on doing. I'd built up quite a stockpile of those. I think. Oh, actually, I should have. Not thinking properly now. Right, back to the ship. Give me some space. And that can go back, and that can go back as well. And I think that can go back as well. Whew. I'm still shaking a little bit, even now, guys. It was quite an intense battle. And seeing I'm here, I grab the frostwort, so I'll see once this has been harvested. And we go across to the next one. There should be something in this one as well. Oops. And glass, that will let me make 5, 6 glass. It's good. And a little bit of surplus. I don't think I've got actually any thallium as such. No, I've got 302 thallium. I think what I can do is put in another frostwort in here. Use up that final little bit. Yep. And it's going to build this up. I'm just slowly building this up into here. Eventually I'll have 8, and once I've got the 8, that will be this completed. And I think the 2 is got a lost count. Okay, I'm just going to put that in. And that should kind of keep everything up together. And that can go to the Colossus. And I don't know whether we're going to get anything else out of here. Maybe it's a bit too early for this. Quick scan. 5 minutes, yeah, I'm not going to wait 5 minutes for that, guys. I think we're just going to go and shove the glass into the vault. Save on the way through. I mean, it's not important. I mean, I've got just under 100 million. Just store this there. Do need to make sure it. I've lost my dynamic resonator. Oh shit, there. What happened to my dynamic resonator then? Did I use it? Oh. Anyway, well, I'm going to go up and sell that tropium, so I can get a new dynamic resonator when I get up there. What I'm going to do now, guys, is I think it's the Awalas station. I want to go and investigate that operations terminal. I want to start getting a bit of investigation going on the planet's surface, because I do really want to have a look at this high tech. It's starting to fascinate me, guys. So, apologies if I start to develop a little bit of an obsession about it in the future. because that's my kind of next two targets. Well, one of them is to get a freighter. I think that's, if I get a chance to get a freighter, then that's something I definitely want to get ASAP now. But at the same time, I do want to kind of look at this advanced tech. It kind of proves an interesting challenge. So I'm just going to come here. No, guys. Okay, I've got lots of nanites now as well, so let's see what we can get here. This Corvax guy is going to offer me. Okay. Information offers me blueprints on exosuit upgrades and nanite clusters. I don't think do I need... Yeah, I think I do need... Okay, radiation. Water analyzer. And I've got 539. I think I'm going to get it by the analyzer. Okay. Can't get that theta, but I can certainly get the radiation detected deflected towel. That's a dinky little ship. I'm not going to get distracted by it. Here we go, guys. Let's go out. Lucky when you fight battles, your ships don't actually take major damage. Although there looks like some blaster marks on the side of that. Alright, I've visited the Atlas Path. Operations Center there. Grab some. Right, let's get going for this Operations Center, guys. 43 seconds away. This is a water world, so bound to be full of hostile Sentinels. So I'm just going to fly in on approach, guys. So I'll see you once I actually get there. Right guys, it seems I got a problem. Someone has followed me into the atmosphere. So it looks like we're going to have an atmospheric battle. Okay. Okay, oh come on. Hey. I think it's a bounty ship actually that's come in. Come on. Wow. Yeah, it was a bounty ship that came in and attacked me. Followed me down into the atmosphere. I thought I could ignore it. Oh well. Okay, here we are guys, we're coming in now on it. And of course it's an operations base, so I'm going to have to blast the doors open. So if I can see the doors and see if I can get an angle. Surrounded by mountains actually. Yeah, we should be able to. Oops, just hit the mountain base. Close in over the mountains. I get it. Yep. Yep, like it. Bound to be a high security planet. Yes, how did I know? High security. Occasional scolding cowbursts. So we'll grab that because we've got the advanced scanner now. Should make us a bit more cash. I can hear the Sentinel. Oh, I didn't hit it. Okay. Okay, we'll do it that way then. Yes, I know, but you're going to be too late. The automatic processor scrambled the output terminal. I can make out a few words, the rest is lost in static. This could lead me to the overseer's workflow and bringing the facility back online. Well, it says toxic, so I'd say it's toxic gas. Electronic overseer's workflow is restored. The system comes back online. Thank you. What I get for it? I've got 62,000 credits. Is that all? And our standing with the Corvax is increased. The local Sentinels are happy. It's nice to have my plasma thrower. And did I pick that up? Yes. And that's probably just going to restore my shields, but never mind. I'll take it. So, a little bit of a waste, guys, coming here, but yeah, you never know. Be really nice one day to find a water planet that doesn't want to kill me on sight. We got here. Get charm. Let's see what we can grab anything around here. Although the moment I shoot anything, it's gonna. The local Sentinels are gonna be kind of right in on top of me. Okay, let's just grab a bit of iron, then I'll push off. There it is. Go away. We got a buddy. So. Wrong end of the ship. I actually need a ship that actually there's a big difference between front and back. Now, one of the problems with water worlds is they can be quite difficult to search for other bases. And that was a base over there. Let's just go and check that out before we leave. And if nothing, that's the fact it could be underwater. Yep, in fact it is underwater. Yep. Yep. Okay, guys. I think we're just going to push off from this planet. Shall I just move on? I mean, we've cleared this base out. Yep, I want to do one jump apart, so I think it's time to move on, guys. And I think we will. Orbital station coordinates received. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Atlas Path. And this one's actually a bit further away, so let's. Obviously, the Atlas distance between the Atlas Path now is getting bigger and bigger. Oh, this looks promising. Got 1, 2, 3 planets in. Okay, here we go, guys. 4 planets. Okay, I can't count. And there's the space station. There's the space station. Data injection sequence received. What's unknown? What on earth does that mean? If I got? Oh, we got a message. You are not alone. Can't go. You can't go to the center. You can't do this to us. You can't leave us. Ask what they mean. Can't actually see the guy. The center of the galaxy. It is the Atlas. It's all else, just interfaces. All else a shadow of its might. You don't deserve it. You'll wipe us all out to save. Ask how they know. I did what I had to do. I told you that. I couldn't die without seeing everything there was to see too. I did what I had to do, but the Atlas, it won't let me back in. It won't speak to me. Ask what Noel did. Oh, so I'm talking to Noel. I suppose, yeah, it is Noel. I committed such atrocities, travellers, I had to. It was me or them. It's always been me or them. Please, if you go through the centre, if you do that I did, it will reset everything. It will replace me, wipe me. All those souls that have died for nothing. It was the only way to live on. You have to understand me. Life is more life. They sustain me. I can't all have been for nothing. I was going to see it all. Okay, say goodbye. I'm not going to condemn him. I say goodbye as Null screams at me to reconsider. I end the communication. There'll be nothing left but the path towards the centre. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we've got a proximity alarm for the space station. And we've now got 9 jumps. Freighters coming in. Anyone's got a freighter for sale. Okay. What type of freighter is it? I might get myself a freighter here, guys. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a junky, wussy one. At the moment, I will take anything that I can afford. Okay. It'd be really, really cool to get a freighter in this part, guys. I really, really want one. This is where it's going to hit me and say, yeah, 200 million, 300 million. Okay. I remember the way up. It's a long time since I've been on a freighter. Okay, guys. I'll take anything at the moment that I can afford. And freighter captains this way. And we'll just have to make the cash and expand and grow towards it. Hello. Oh, it's a Corvax freighter. Okay. Yeah, I didn't understand a word you were saying there. Again, oh, I've got one word. Of Corvax. The air of a weary authority clearly marks this being as the freighter's captain. Do they tire of the burden of ownership, I wonder? Responsibility for the life and livelihood of the crew may weigh heavy on their mind. It seems amenable to an offer. Freighter brings access to a large inventory, a hangar bay in which to store. That's what I want. I want specialised ships. It's fine. The captain crew will serve me well. You've got to be kidding me. 88 million? Then again, I can afford it. 16 slots. And we've got a freighter hyperdrive. I presume that now comes as default. Okay, guys. It's only 16 slots, and it's only a C-class freighter, but it's a start. And yes, it doesn't look particularly brilliant. Okay, guys. We're going to go for it. Freighter benefits. Freighters offer large inventory storage, build a base on board the freighter, purchase new ships in the hangar bay. Okay, I have a freighter. The guy here hanging around. I talk to him. Looks a bit like an alien cat-like face. Hello. Say it's such a long time since I've had a freighter. I wouldn't mind if someone to come in and want to sell me a junky ship now. Maybe that's too much wishful thinking. That ship over there. Right, I've now got the foundation of my new fleet. Okay. Cash have I got left? I've got 8 million left. I'm not going to get much for 8 million unless someone lands with a very, very junky ship. I'm just going to stand around here for a little while, guys, just to see if anyone turns up. Right, guys, I've been sat here for about 5 minutes and no one's actually come in and visited my freighter, so that's going to have to be something for another day. highlights. I keep forgetting to scan actually now. Yeah, it's not a fantastic freighter, but I can live with it, guys, for the moment. 16 slots. Frost crystals. Yeah. What I want to do before I go any further. How far is it to the next Atlas station? Oh, is that saying I can get to the Atlas station in one go? Oh, I'm so tempted. Yep. Oops. I keep on doing that, guys. Anyway, we're on our way to an Atlas station. Let's celebrate buying a freighter by doing another Atlas. Okay. Space discovered. Data injection. Okay. What's my phase beam is nearly out. Cool. Okay, I've got my power canisters. Not refueling. Okay. Let's use up some plutonium. Obviously, power canisters do not contribute much towards the. Oops. Done it the hard way. Okay, let's blast my way through. Sometimes having a nice dense asteroid field like this actually is quite useful, I think. Okay. Let's get in and do another Atlas path. Or Atlas station, actually. It's not actually an Atlas path. And someone's coming to see us. And this is the globe with a kind of eye on it, isn't it? And looks like there's a lot more words here to discover. Okay, I'm going to run round and get the words, guys. Get word for depart. It'd be really cool if you could explore this space. And, you know, I mean, that's another thing. Returning to the subject of what I'd like to see in 1.4, I'd love to be able to own a space station. My own space station. And even build it. That'd be fantastic. I'd love to be able to have the ability to build my own. Well, I'd love the ability to make my own custom ships, actually. And I'm kind of, don't take this as an offence, guys, but I've been playing quite a lot of Imperium Galactic Survival recently. Off camera, most of it off camera, just to kind of really get a learn of the game, and I am getting a little bit hooked on building my own ships. I've been playing in creative mode, as they call it, which is just to experiment, and I'm actually starting to really like the idea. And it'd be really great if that was introduced into No Man's Sky. The ability to custom build and customise your own ships and then have your own custom space station, that would be even cooler. What I learned can never be unlearned. I'm afraid that I have seen too much. There are glimpses, half-remembered visions of a time before time. I see the birth of the first star. I see things that have dwelt within it. The eyes that watched. I see that the Atlas saw at the moment of its activation. Atlas stones are not stones. The station is not a station. I am not what I think I am. I'm not even sure why I exist. The Atlas does not care. The Atlas demands a thenody, in repetition of the sublime, in repetition of sublime. So, alright, we're going to get ourselves another stone. I silence my fears and renew my dedication to the path. Only the voyage that matters. The destination calls me. So we got a new ones there. Cymatogen. What on earth is Cymatogen? Is that the new Rigogen? So there's no point going any further. Well, I suppose I can push forward, but it seems what Phil Silver said in his comment coming true, the fact that the elements required to actually upgrade these things now are 200 somatogen. So okay, that would be interesting. Right, I'm just going to drop a save. There's going to be somebody outside waiting for us. I have to fight them. This seems to be a part of fighting. So it's just, I've got the iron and shield. I think we will try and make a run for the space station. Here are those irritating bounty ships again. They are becoming very, very irritating now. They are the new space battle of the game. Before it used to be you go to a system and you'd be in the middle of space battles. Now you're in the middle of these stupid bounty ships attacking all the time. Actually, I've just noticed the time, guys, actually. Okay. I'm just going to check this out and sell off what I've made in profit, and then I think this is where I'm going to wind this part up, guys. I've done a fair amount, actually. I know I talked about getting a freighter, but I was really expecting to get one. So I'm really, really cooking now. Okay, Mr. Geck. So I'm just going to talk to you, see what you got. Friends, sales Geck, low units. So you're going to be asking for units or Cyric and the Geck language. The trader welcomes me with a pleasant smelling gas emission. They open the holographic catalogue, exciting companion units for mining beams and bolt casters. I spot a catalogue of advanced weaponry behind the trader whilst they're trying to impress me. Okay, I'm going to offer units for exo. I think we'll go for multi-tool. Trader offers me a new multi-tool blueprint. So we got scatter blast reload. Well, it's probably going to be cheaper than talking to this guy. Okay, I might get some ship tech from him. Offers me blueprints for ship upgrades, yes. Okay, he sniffs at me, invading my personal space, almost reaching for my suit before looks over me and thinks about it twice. Let's see what you've got to offer. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have a deflection shield. Pulse jet, we've got the pulse jet. There's nothing there that really grabs me. No, sorry. Okay, get some carbon. Oops. Get our health back up. I think I'll go and talk to him again to see if we can get directions to something. Sell off the excess here. We can sell the... I've got Pugnium, I'll sell that. Sell the neutrino module. Kind of a bit inclined to keep these now, because I think I'm getting to the point with the tech that I actually may need them. I think I'm going to keep some of the neutrino modules now. I mean, my main source of income is farming now, so... Okay. Yep, let's have a quick look what we got here. It did use up quite a lot of zinc, so I think maybe we'll buy a couple of hundred zinc. Although it is freely available down on the planetary surface. I think just to save a bit of effort, I'm going to get the 150 plutonium. Wow, that's near enough to replace the plutonium I used up in taking off earlier on. It just saves me the effort of having to gather it. That shields at maximum. 171 units. Let's talk to this guy. Geck. Yep. Trader wants me to make itself understood. They click their beak slowly and nod their head encouragingly. A small line of drool glistens in the ray cast. Let's offer him a gift. Accepts the gifts with gratitude. That's give me 240 credits. Oh well, I don't know if that would be. Probably would have got more by selling it actually. Okay, the trader's been eyeing me covertly, holding its breath, and now I'm engaged in conversation. They've become more animated. Barter. I don't want to barter. Might as well learn a word. The word of the language. Okay, let's talk to him again. I think you can just keep talking to these guys over and over and over again, can't you? Sales Gek. Yep. Faintly unpleasant smell slightly fades. The trader packs my multi-tool, leaving a faint trace of draw. Okay, we can ask for directions. Offers me directions to a place of interest. The Gek word for acceptable, and I think we've actually now managed to get a manufacturing plant. So we could be on our way, guys, but that's going to be for the next part. I think what I'm going to do now is I just want to check something before I finish the part, and I've been away long enough now to actually justify going back and doing some farming. And in the next part we will go down and check that manufacturing base, get things underway, maybe explore this system a bit more, maybe start looking for a water world so that we can get the, what was it, somatogen. And I just want to see here. Yes, but it still says, oh, so it's still, you get your base and the station. I suppose that's because I opened it up. Okay, but at least I've got rid of that irritating message, if nothing else. So let's just go to the base, and we're back. Looks like my gamma root has grown up, and just to show you guys is I've planted a couple of extras over here. So we've now got one, two, three, four more towards the next living glass. Right guys, I think this is where I'm going to wind the video up, and because I want to keep these a bit shorter at the moment, because at the moment for some reason my internet connection is running very slow. It takes me a very long time to upload these videos. It's becoming a bit of a pain in the neck. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.